Hey everybody, this is Canoe coming to you with another update for this week. Listen, it's a short week, it's a holiday week, but unfortunately for home care, we're a 24/7 business. So I want to thank all of those that are continuing to take shifts during the long weekend for some, and for others just realizing that our clients need care no matter what the holiday is. We're going to keep today pretty brief because it is a short week. We have a desperate need for more caregivers to become COVID-19 trained. There is an increase, as you know, of infection rates. More importantly, there are suspected cases that are happening. We don't necessarily always know that our clients are COVID positive or not. Many of you realize that testing takes a couple of days to result. So what we do is we treat our clients. Anytime there's a suspicion, we treat them as if they're COVID positive, and we certainly want to make sure that you are as safe as possible with equipment and training that you might need to make sure that both of you are safe. So please make sure that you reach out to your service supervisor. Almost all of you have gotten some sense of basic training, but we'd really like to see more of you become advanced caregivers for that. A couple of things, just points around being a COVID caregiver that's certified for the advanced piece is that you will get a lot of benefits out of that. It's higher pay for any time you work with a COVID positive client or suspected client. It's at $15 an hour. And then on top of that, we'll make sure that you have proper personal protective equipment as you might need that. So more details with that as you might need it. The second note is that we have already mentioned it is a short week. That means that on July the 3rd, which is this Friday, although the holiday's on Saturday, most businesses and companies are observing that on Friday, July the 3rd. Means banks are closed, a lot of other institutions are closed. We will be on a limited staff, so just as a heads up, please be aware that on July 3rd, on Friday, we'll be limited staff. Make sure that you are contacting us really only for staffing emergencies, things that need to be handled right then. Now, in recognition of that, we realize that many of you receive payroll, and some of you can be impacted by that or have questions about payroll, that kind of thing. What we've done is actually paid you a day earlier, so you should anticipate your paychecks maybe by the time you're seeing this, but either way, we're going to make sure that we pay you a day early on Thursday, and if you have any issues or concerns, you can contact the office with that. The next is really making sure that you're being safe around the holidays. We realize this weekend it's to celebrate the independence of the country, and we want to make sure that you are being as safe as possible. Just remember from a professional perspective that if you expose yourself to a really large gathering or you are not safe while you're out and about or celebrating the holiday, you still have to go to work the next day or the next couple of days. And it's pretty prevalent right now. I know these are unprecedented times. We don't by any means want to tell you to restrict anything that you're doing. Just be cautious. We're worried about you. We're worried about our clients. We want everybody to be safe, and hopefully this will be a year that we don't ever celebrate July 4th in this way again. And lastly, there is one thing around holidays that's worth mentioning. Holidays and then special occasions that happen for you, which is time off requests. Time off requests, the old way has been that you basically request time off any way that you possibly can. Sometimes it's a form, maybe you've been texting or emailing, who really knows. What we found is that it's really disastrous for scheduling and also for making sure that our clients ensure that they get the best care or that we have enough time to restaff. So we are launching a new time off request kind of process that's really going to work. The number one way, which is probably the most fail-proof, is use the ClearCare Go app, in which you can schedule your own unavailability, which is really great. It blocks you out from schedules or being offered shifts and that type of thing. And that is the best way. For those of you that have challenges with that, make sure that you realize the process is changing. You will have to call in. Make sure that you're calling a company phone number. We want to basically put you on a recorded call and where you've actually spoken to someone. Listen, this is not meant to be hard on you. It's really just to make sure that we are being fair as possible. We know that many of you request time off. Sometimes the failure is on the office. We haven't documented or done the things that we need to. So there'll be more details about the process. There'll be more of a guide. There'll be resources that are available to you. We'll send you links as soon as that's available. we just want to give you a heads up. It is a holiday weekend. Honestly, we're getting a little too close to request off for this week's schedules, but we realized with it coming up, we really needed to get better, really for you. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the hard work that you do. Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. One thing that I just want to make sure that you realize is you are helping secure independence for a lot of our clients. The services that you provide allow them to be more independent than they would be in a facility or a nursing home or some other setting. So you are, in a broader way, also helping secure some of the rights and abilities of our clients that honestly are some of the most precious generation. A lot of things they've done in the past have impacted what we do today. Happy 4th of July. Bye-bye. We'll see you next week.